I've been feeling like the sunrise for me, but a rinse do. Paper chasing back against the wall, nothing sentimental, just true. Used to eat whatever was left in the fridge, now the fridge got proof. But hunger ain't gone, it's just upgraded appetite for the roof. I call my name in hours, not walls, clock hands cut like knives. Friends change numbers, some change lanes, some change lives. By the silence I need, plug my ears with late calls and soft lies. So I count blessings with one eye open, city skyline in my mind. Money on my mind, but love on my sleeve. Promise to the hustle, scars that you can't conceive. Roll with the ones who ride when the tides to sea. We stacking up tomorrow, try not to grieve. Sky's clear but the pressure low, keep thickening hard. Steady like a drum, I'm steady smart with the plan. Never trust the gloss that come from crumbs. They applaud the change, but don't know the nights when it was rough. I toast to the come up, but I sip slow. Respect where it's due, bruh. My phone buzz like a doorbell. Diz and demons both calling. I take the wins that come clean, leave the rest falling. Got a house with echo rooms, at the bar for the morning. Success is loud but lonely, like the price tag on my warning. I've been rash with ambition, patient with the pain. Looking for the next step, trying to keep it humane. Loyalty costs me more than the chain, sometimes costs more than pride. It's all but a switch sides at the first bend of a brighter light. I learned to hold my circle close, oxygen for the fight. Real ones never brag, they show up in the quietest nights. Winning with unknown names, lovers with textbook smiles. I collect the moments that stick, not the miles. If you cross me once, forgive twice. Learn, I move chairs, not checkers. Keep my concerns formalized and stern. Late calls and be rooms, but the racks look nice. I traded peace for a promise, roll the dice. Counting losses like lessons, stacking nights with vice. Still searching for a reason beyond the price. Flashbacks to the block where ambition had no access. We playing revolutions in the backseat spectrums of success. Now it's rooftop conversations with a view of my past stress. I pay dues to the ones who stay, never talking excess. Competition got teeth, loyalty got weight. I learned to split the pie fair, never take all the plate. When the rain hit my coat, they said we good in minute. That's why I move different, trust is currency, spend it. I hear my future whisper like a lover who forgives. I've been building out my peace with the fragments that I live. Some nights I count the losses, some I count the wins. Both teach me the language of scars and grins. If I fall, let it be for something I believed in deep. If I rise, let it be with people who woke up from the sleep. Ambition like a lighthouse, struggle like the sea. I'm learning how to breathe in both, that's the legacy. No fairy tales, that's a sea. Lessons stitched in the scene. We making monuments for memories. Oh, it is a midnight scene. Cold wires in the studio, hum like a heartbeat, I'm awake. Dreams on the dash, same ones that had me picking break. Work the winter off my back, winter in my jawline. Promise myself a different mirror, different skyline. I'm at moves with a paper towel and a coffee stain. Friends switch lanes fast when the weather changes, that's the pain. But I keep a pocket full of plans, not just excuses to explain. I've been chasing something bigger than the morning, I confess. Lost a lot of sleep, found a little peace in the process. If you want me, show up, don't just talk about the check. We keep it tight, we keep it real, no room for flex. Pour a little for the ones that stay when the doors close. Now I'm learning how to win without losing what I chose. Mama ain't the blueprint, I got scars in different languages. Homework in the gutter, cipher sessions, penicillin damage. Cops on corners, angels on the ceiling when I write. Used to make my choices based on hunger more than pride. That on my mind, but I wear it like a medal sometimes. Cold calls from old habits, gotta cut the ties and climb. Street poetry inside and sheets, that's how I rhyme. Wrist talking now, but the story's deeper than the jewelry. 100 screens watching, ain't nobody really know me. Private jets don't fix your stomach when the truth hits. My circle's smaller, loyalty's the only outfit. Bought a house with silence, not for showing off the fame. Still awake thinking about the kids I left out in the rain. Success tastes bitter when you paying people you can't name. I've been chasing something bigger than the morning and I confess. Lost a lot of sleep, found little peace in the process. If you want me, show up, don't just talk about the checks. We keep it tight, we keep it real, no room for flex. Pour a little for the ones that stay when the doors close. Now I'm learning how to win without losing what I chose. Loyalty ain't hashtag, it's gas money and latex. It's showing up at funerals and bailing brothers out the next mess. I cut off ghosts that whisper, let the real ones ring the bell. If your heart's in a freezer, I can't want what you don't tell. We celebrate small wins with cheap bottles on the slabs. Trust is currency, spent slow, invested in the past. I pray my kids inherit more than scars in my last track. Reflection in a rearview, speed I'm here to tellin' truth. I've been praying to the ceiling fans and cracking toothless proofs. Plans change, people change, but some sense they stubborn. I write letters to my future self, fold them like a barter. If I fall, let it be loud, let the lessons echo in the halls. No more chasing validation from unfamiliar calls. Just steady hands, a steady heart in these late night bros. I grew up where the blocks teach math different, counting losses, not just wins. Used to trade my sleep for plans, blueprints sketched on kitchen bins. Cold bricks, colder hearts, I learned to smile through the static. Dreams loud in a city that speaks soft, moving quiet like a tactic. Paper thin dreams, taped up with prayer and duct. Stay late at the studio, cigarettes smoking, duct tape trust. Ambition in my pocket, nickels turn to threats and check. I flip my pain into a language that the labels couldn't neglect. I keep running, shadows chasing what I chose. Been broke for a minute, now they watch me in my clothes. Loyal to the few, stayed when the sun was low. We ride through the thunder with a purpose, they don't know. I keep running, can't fold. Watch it spin, calendars lie, success came in slow motion. Money talk loud, but it don't whisper past the ocean of emotion. Friends move different when your play look heavy, forks out like they owed it. Real ones on my line, fake ones play like they voted. I still answer calls at 3 a.m, sometimes it's love, sometimes it's gold. Invested in my future, paying dues to all my old goals. Lifestyle changed, but the night still feel the same. Bend knees, closed doors, still praying underneath my name. Lights off, phone on vibrate, replay my old mistakes. I count lessons like holes, they hit hard but they shake. I keep running, shadows chasing what I chose. Been broke for a minute, now they watch me in my clothes. Loyal to the few, stayed when the sun was low. We ride through the thunder with a purpose, they don't know. I keep running, can't fold. Chains heavy, memories heavier, I wear both like armor. Every win got a cost, some of the losses never get calmer. Paid nice in suits, but the mirror still shows the boy from the stoop. Made peace with my choices, still wake up and regroup. Kids on the corner learn my line, tryna find the same shine. I give them my blueprint, tell them hustle, but keep your mind. Success is a mirror that distort the face you started with. So I write checks on my conscience, balance books, can't forfeit it. Loyalty ain't merch, it's bloodlines and late night rides. We toast to the fallen and the ones who stayed alive. Reflection in the chrome of the whip shows the cracks I hide, but I plant seeds for the ones coming up behind. Sometimes I miss the hunger, it made me move with a focus. Now it's harder to feel real love when everything's noticed. If I fall, I want my story to teach more than fame. Let my kids know the streets were cruel, but I changed the game. Quiet drives, loud thoughts mixed like rain. Promises and pain, same vein run through my brain. We move like shadows turn to gold, don't say it plain. This life cost me nights, taught me how to game. I keep running, not from ghosts but toward a better scene. Learn to hold the ones that ride, even when the lights gleam. Legacy over lies, that's the motto that I keep. If I'm honest in these lines, then my soul can sleep. Same hoodie, different city, pockets got new holes. I've been counting hours like dollars, trading time for goals. Corner windows, far from breath and bad decisions. Phone buzzing, old contacts, some of them was fixed emissions. Worked a double, then a session, had to drown a doubt in beats. Mama never begged me, but I heard the silence in the streets. Skipping sleep for blueprint dreams, pen bleeding on receipts. Trust fractured on the block, I learned the cost of keeping heat. Yeah. I keep my circle tight, ain't about the flash or all the clout. Running up a ledge of scars, that's what my mind's about. When the room get loud, I search for truth, not the applause. I came for something steady, not the glamour or the flaws. Not a car shine, but the mirror still show tired eyes. Got a crib with ceilings high, still can't reach the sky. Late dinners, early flights, loyalty on layaway. Guys who rode or sat with me, some ghostage for the payday. I flex for the ones that stayed, not for followers or fame. Put my name on heavy things, they can't erase the stains. Pocket full of choices, some of them were bitter wins. A toast to all the hustles that made men from little sins. I remember lost nights, bumming smokes, weighing what's next. Lessons learned the hard way, so taxed with no context. Betrayal tastes like pennies when you thought you had a king. Fate love whispering in ears, tryna clip what I could bring. But loyalty's a rare jewel, I protect it like a code. If you ride and ride for real, not just when the profits glow. My heart got battle scars, but I don't show them like trophies. I keep praying to the sky for peace, not just more trophies. I keep my circle tight, ain't about the flash or all the clout. Running up a ledge of scars, that's what my mind's about. When the room get loud, I search for truth, not the applause. I came for something steady, not the glamour or the flaws. Ambition like a furnace, fuel it with another plan. Teach my kids to count the wins, but also learn to stand. I ain't chasing validation, I'm building something home. Real estate of heart and hope, foundation in the zone. Success smell like new money, but it ain't the final verse. Legacy's a different language, gotta translate through work. So I move with quiet focus, let the silence make the art. Keep my faults in the open, that's the only way to start. Sometimes I'm proud and scared, in the same breath that I exhale. Trading on regrets for lessons that you read between the rails. If I fall, I get back up, it's how empires get made. I walk with those I trust till the last light starts to fade. Used to map my moves on scraps, now it's maps on screens. Late calls, broken sleeps, I collect all these schemes. I got visions that don't quit, they stay with me. Like scars, jumping miles on a heartbeat, chasing bigger stars. First they slow down, I say what's that word? When the block taught me patience and the clock taught me hurt. Ambition got me trembling when the offers hit my phone. I trade comfort for home, but it's the only zone I own. I've been running with my chest out, feeling heavy but alive. Every check another lesson, every loss another drive. If success is the cold house, I'm a woman with a vibe. But the price tag on the freedom, sometimes I can't deny. It's nights I replay choices, like a record on loop. Felt the bottom of a body, felt the deck of a stool. Broken promises like glass cut deep. But then I learned, loyalty's a currency and trust is what I earn. Seen homies change faces when the money hit the scene. Seen eyes with that you soulful, reflected gleam. I kept a small circle, yeah, I keep it tight and low. They checked the brakes when I was stalled, they helped when I would go. Ride, stay close when the roads get mean. Ride, don't switch lanes when you know what I mean. We survive by cold, not by cloud or screen. If you real, then you here. If you not, then you leave. Now the flights come frequent, so do the late applause. Penthouse views, but I still hear the footsteps from the cars. I buy my mama peace, but peace ain't bought with bands. Still haunted by the echo of my own shaking hand. I dress clean, move smarter, but sometimes I feel small. Money bought the silence, they don't steady me at all. Luxury's a mirror, show me who I ain't. So I hustle with reflection, try to close that gap with paint. Yeah, loyal ones like iron, they bend but never snap. We celebrate the wins together, split the heavy tax. Backstabbers learn, man, they subtract but can't add. They sell lies for the hide and they wonder why it's bad. I got brothers overseas, some cousins on the block. We protect what I built. That's a creed, not a phase. I keep real ones close, flake ones lost in the haze. When the lights dim down, I'll count the bridges I done burned. Think about the kids, the lessons, every twist and turn. Legacy and mansion, it's the voices that you raise. It's the truth you put in them, not the chains or the blades. I'm trying to legal blueprints, they don't crumble with my name. So they find me and they struggle and remember more than fame. I still wake with the hunger, but I pray for steady hands. I want peace for all my people, not just plans on grandstands. I've been sidewalk praying, pockets full of empty promises. Clock ticking louder when the rat man calling no accomplices. Dreams heavy like a chain, but I move like with intentions. 6 a.m. text from losses, I convert them into lessons. Used to eat from the corner store, now the table don't fit all. I still pick at the scars where the city left its chalk. Phone buzzing with ghosts that want a piece of the future. I let the silence answer, keep my eyes on the ruler. Ambition in my pocket, ambition in my jeans. I invest in my voice, in beats and scenes. Pray for no betrayal, but prepare for the cut. Loyalty costs more than cash, it's blood and trust.
Cold coffee, late flights, I narrate my own weather. I tell myself, stay focused, don't fold under pressure.
Counting wins in a real view, can't replace the way I carry. Silent smiles, loud chains, yeah the nights got me wary. Better days on my brain, but the past keep on pairing. If I fall, I want my people up, we all celebrating very. My circle tight like Stitch, not too many fits. I seen brothers switch lanes, trade dreams for quick hits. We write checks with our mouths, hoping time will cash them. I keep mine in a ledger, let the quiet stash them. Loyalty ain't an Instagram flex, it's a late reply. When the smoke in the crib, we're the first to dry your eyes. We toast with cheap bottles, make plans for nicer places. Fly lines on napkins, draw futures on tired faces. Sometimes love look different when your pockets get wider. You know who holds a grudge till the sky gets brighter. So I keep a couple truths, tuck them under my sleeve. Speak less, move more, that's the code that I believe. Count the wins in a real view, can't replace the weight I carry. Silent smiles, loud change, yeah the nights got me wary. Better days on my brain, but the past keep on pairing. If I fall, I want my people up, we all celebrating very. Now the floors ain't the same, but the hunger's familiar. I still wake with the same chest pain. Old bills and new wins, success been a mirror, showing lines I never noticed. Friends bring different tones when the balance get noticed. I buy mama ticket, but can't buy back lost time. I pay for moments, not show offs, that's the new design. They say fortune changes faces, I say it reveals them. If you real, you ride when the sun don't feel them. I invest in peace, but the street taught me patience. People's nights in penthouses, still chasing elevations. There's beauty in the scars, in the sweat and the skin. I plant seeds in winter, so spring feed a dream. There's paranoia in pockets, cause success bringing vultures. I keep my doors half closed, let the trust grow like sculpture. Celebrate small wins, smoke them slow with the crew. We remember where we started, keep respect the truth. Sometimes I text a past, ask it if it's proud. Sometimes it answers with silence, sometimes with a crowd. I cultivate calm, use my anger like fuel. Turn the noise into rhythm, let the pain make the rule. I ain't immune to doubt, I got nights where I fall. The stories ain't just scars, and the courage that I hold. Ambition ain't just money, it's who I vow to be. The sun is scratching hustle, prove that someone believe. Future looking clearer, but I ain't done with the climb. I owe it to the ones who stayed through the pouring prime. We keep plates full at the table, even when storms blow. We teach kids to count blessings and not just the dough. Loyalty's a language, speak it, don't pretend. Raise the people that raise it, it's how the cycle mend. Lifestyle balanced on beats, faith and late prayers. I buy peace when I can, but I bought her on the stairs. Reflection like a mirror, on the road it's never straight. I made moves for the family, not just for the bank. Great, so when the lights dim, out in applause, decay. I want the ones that change state. The weight of the world feel different when you split it. Cut the grief on the hunger, now we all get a ticket. I still stumble, still bruise, but I stand with my people, boo. That's the crown, that's the proof, that's my reason and sequel.
Keep the circle close, keep the reasons closer. Count up the time,
alone, but same ceiling rent, doing a thin mattress. I count my lessons more than checks. Grind got a different practice. Cold coffee, crack screen, some text from numbers I don't say. Kids on the block, playing futures like they already paid. I wrote my sins in notebooks, taped them to the walking door. Dreams loud as traffic, but pockets whispering poor. I learned the price of silence when trust looks like a blade. Clip my doubts in playlists, let melodies parade. I've been running with a weight, trying to turn it into light. Stacking little wins while I'm dodging midnight fights. Keep the circle small, keep the circle tight. If you loyal, then you ride. If not, then you slide out of sight. Wrist talk when they ask, yeah, the ice speak fluent now. But diamonds don't erase the nights I didn't know how. They clap for the shows, don't see the nights I lost my keys. Or the nights I put pride on layaway, begging please. Studio smell like smoke and hope beats turn into my prayer. My voice cracked on the chorus, but I learned how to repair. People like to shine and forget the hands that bled. I keep receipts of truth, they counterfeit, they misread. Loyalty's the currency I spend on my real kin. Ain't about the chain or cribs, it's how you stand up when it gets grim. Ride for me, I ride for you. That's the code, that's the sin. Lose a few, keep the core, that's how legends begin. Jet lag in different time zones, same lonely hotel bed. Text from the little one saying, Daddy, what you said? I said I'm coming home, but work all louder than my heart. The balance got its claws in, tear my calendar apart. Brown bag lunches, contract signs, late flights, precious themes. Promised I wouldn't change, but success rewrites routines. Learn some faces, smile for credit, some for genuine belief. I buy my mama nothing flashy, peace of mind, a clean receipt. Been broke, been blessed, been jealous, been a judge. Seen prayers turning into plans, seen loyalty be a grudge. I kept a picture in my wallet of the kid on the stoop. So when mirrors got too pretty, I remember where I grew up. Forgive the ones who left, but don't forget the scars. Forgiveness ain't surrender, it's learning how to spar. I'm tired of fakes wearing masks, tired of deals that fold. My hunger write the verses, my conscience keep the gold. Now I'm setting boundaries, setting goals with a clearer pen. Ambition ain't a monster, it's the reason I'm in. I want houses with laughter, not hollow halls of glass. I want loyalty on speed dial, not performances that pass. If I stumble, I wanna know the crew still taking verse. If I fly, I want the real one singing, not rehearse. So I hustle with a softer chest, but my aim remain precise. Chasing peace and progeny, this life is worth the price. Late prayers, early rising, foot on the pedal like a vow. I keep the list, I check the names, that's what success allow. No trophies on the shelf compared to nights we push through. If you ride with me, ride honest, I'm riding true with you. Cold pill, cold fortune, I've been folding paper in the pens. They text old friends, ghosts till I'm building with these ends. Ambition like a fever, heartbeat sync the metronomes. Counting losses as tuition, taught me how to buy my own. I move quiet, corporate backers, printing on a better day. Cost down shows, stuck in traffic, thinking about the press of fate. Pins heavy like a business, swinging over, bust a scene. I don't chase validation, just the echo of my dream. I roll it to the skyline, get it out and review. Toast to all the day we lost a chance to the stage you. Feeling way and feeling like the scars live like tattoo. Dark beneath a fence of fame, I need a few like you. Used to couch surf all place, now the table got my name. With success smells like worry, got me whispering in my lane. Checks clear, but the clear to me still checks your mama's call. And the mirror shows a stranger learning how to stand tall. Battles with my conscience, sometimes silence is a war. Sticker with the ceiling fans, counting blessings on the floor. I pray less to be forgiven, more to find some inner peace. Therapy melodies, let these pistols be released. Late nights in the studio, pouring truth into the sound. Every verse a confession, every hook I hold now. Doctor fake and faded jeans in the city that raised me. Loyalty ain't on the label, it's the ones that stay with. Road told me don't forget them when the search start chasing us. I got a list of promises, folded tight like paper trust. Loyalty is currency, I spend it how I live. Put my name on shoulders of the foe that helped me give. A couple runners cause of me, I caught them to the scones. Shed the roof, split the food, like we're trading different phones. I hold them more than trophies, more than golden flights. Real ones on the lake crown, I just set spotlight high on the touch the skyline. Did it out in rear view, so for every sleep, the state to tell the kid to choose. Feeling lighter when my beat rapper smart and true. Rap with me, do lows and highs, that's what the real ones do. Paparazzi in my career fooey, but they don't know my nights. I write until the morning, till the paint turns into lights. New shows, new money, same old, I'm gon' in my chest. Cause diaries in my identity, it's just a stitch in the price. I flex for the days who look like me at the day test. Show them lighters that we do from broken boards and chests. The cutting checks, the bread bags, keep the table filled. Hold my keys and then I curse, not the ghosts I kill. Sometimes I answer late when life calls me to confess. I keep receipts of grow flesh and stamp the silent stress. Promise me when I'm gone, don't let the story get replaced. Remember nights we almost crashed, but never lost a faith. I've been taking losses like a tax, learning what to sacrifice. Spraying teachers knew a math, perfect turns a gift for Christ. I keep a few vices, yeah, but breaking chains at my main aim. No more chasing idol glory, I just wanna party name. Hope it's louder than my fear now. Steady push, steady pine. I write for every rest, it's hard to count on P for time. Let the tenant falls, we build again, it's how we stay alive. Ambition, love, and loyalty, the reason that it's fine. I wanna touch the sky, let me think of shit on you. But the dream ain't like, but those who never saw it. Keep my circle where the touch and let the false friends fade away. Yeah. We survive by gravity, all the gold shit we made. I kept my pockets thin while my head was heavy, counting lessons, not the money. Cardboard box concerts, I rehearsed my hunger, turned the pain into the honey. Grew up watching ghosts and projects, saw ambition in a window crack. Swore I brand my name on avenues that used to laugh when we came back. Trust was currency I couldn't spend, people close with cold intent. So I learned to move like water, let the past be sediment. I've been chasing paper, but I'm chasing peace at the same time. Flashing lights won't cover up the lines that run behind my eyes. Toast the winds, toast the scars, every mile another climb. If I'm losing sleep, I know I'm moving, that's the price for trying. Early mornings, late statements, meetings in the back of pens. Calculated chaos, still I pray for real friends, not pretend. Checks increase, but so does silence, rooms get smaller with the fame. I bought my mom flowers with a smile that still remembers pain. Ambition like a hunger that won't let me sit at ease. I hustle till the rooftops quiet and the city starts to breathe. Promises on broken phones, loyalty standing tattoos. I keep one hand on the wheel and one hand on the truth. We ride or we fall, pick a side, we gamble on the truth. Diamonds in my pocket, but I never bought back my youth. Celebrate the wins, but don't forget the nights we move. Loyalty over lifestyle, that's the motto, that's approved. Penthouse windows show the skyline, but the mirror shows the cars. Friends switch lanes quick like they never saw the nights we crossed. Champagne on the table, but I'm thinking about the vacuum left. When the music fades and the applause stops, who's stepping up next? Money buys a number, not the shoulders that helped you live. I write checks and memory, keep receipts for every gift. Crew tight like a heartbeat, we survive through less of time. Share cigarettes and dreams, split a single dollar, split a rhyme. Now we cruise different avenues, but still text when trouble calls. I watch the ones that snakes will plant their smiles by my wall. Loyalty's a fragile thing, you either hold it or you break it. So I guard a circle like my breath, won't let the fakes replace it. Reflection in a review, every scar a navigation mark. I ain't running from the thunder, I learned how to dance in the dark. Plans on paper, plans in motion, patience stitching to my sleeves. I still check the exit, still remind myself to breathe. If success is a mansion, I'm keeping rooms open for the past. Let the music be the witness, let the road tell where I'm tasked. Life fades with soft on home, I lock the door but leave a key. Keep my circle tight, my vision clear, this is what it's costing me. Up in the grind, I smell like stale coffee and text receipts. I pace the parquet, count the seconds between beats and cheap seats. You said love wasn't a contract, but I keep tally like balance sheets. Learning how to separate the chorus from the noise of my repeats. City lights flicker like answers I ain't ready for. Rims spin on empty promises I thought I could ignore. I memorize the silence where your laughter used to curl. Trading pillow talk for payoff plans, a stubborn kind of world. Hold me when the skylight forgets our names, don't let the quiet turn familiar into blame. We move like two comets, selfish in the flame. If love is anything, let it remember how to change. Window fog, I'm mapping scars with a fingertip compass. Old songs play in the background, telling truths I try to hush. You left a drawer of postcards, folded corners, crooked trust. I keep one with your handwriting like a relic in my dust. Some nights I'm honest, admit I'm scared to let you on my pace. Other nights I wear pride like armor, too heavy for a chase. You taught me how to miss someone without wanting to possess. Now I'm learning hunger and patience are different kinds of stress. I write forgiveness in the margins, then cross it out twice. Practice saying stay in a voice that sounds like sacrifice. There are mirrors in the windshield and ghosts in the backseat, but I'm steering through the memory, trying to find where we meet. When the world gets loud, give me one quiet truth. Say my name soft like a truce between me and my youth. We don't have forever, but we got this flawed proof. If we're gonna fall, let's learn to fall toward the roof. Third night sober in a room full of what ifs and reflections. I traced the map of our mistakes in the newer intersections. You were a lesson in tenderness and in how I lost direction. Now I'm drafting apologies that sound like better intentions. I remember you cooking, humming wrong notes in the wine. You said we ain't perfect, but the tremor made it fine. Intimacy is awkward, like shoes that haven't been broken in, but the way you reach is gospel, small and raw and forgiving. No more metaphors for hurting, I call it slow erosion. We patch with late night truths in the currency of open motion. There's fear in the forecast, thunderstorms of old resentment, yet every honest rain clears a little of that sediment. Count the soft things, your freckle at the corner of your smile, the steady that you offer when my head forgets how to dial. Love isn't fireworks every night, it's learning to stay, to rebuild the quiet rooms that used to know how to pray. If I could bottle up the nights you held me without judgment, I'd sip them on the days ambition turns into abandonment. Promise me no grand illusions, just a simple steady word. We can be architects of patience, not merchants of hurt. Morning comes like a compromise, gold but not blinding. We walk through negotiations where feelings are binding. You laugh, I flinch, then we both choose to keep the walking light. No drama in our baggage, just the right kind of fight. I don't have perfect answers, only movements toward you. Folding all fears into pockets, keeping what is true. If love is a ledger, then I'll balance with the small stuff. Late calls, real talk, and when the going gets rough, showing up. So take my number, but keep the nights you need for yourself. I'll keep learning how to love without losing any of myself. We might be messy, solemn, loud, or quietly brave, but tonight I'll stay, and that's the kind of answer that's safe.
Stacking on my moves while the city sleeps. Voices in my head, but I don't get weak. Lessons in the struggle, yeah, the climb is steep. Playing for the crown, gotta earn my keep. Pull up in the spot, all these faces watching. Shorty by my side, steady talking options. Checks coming in, yeah, we never stopping. Every move precise, every plan unlocking. Fast life, long nights, yeah, we on the grind. Feeling all the pressure, but I keep my mind. Mixing pain with the fame, leave the past behind. In the studio late, yeah, we redefine. Count every step, never miss a chance. Eyes on the prize, in this endless dance. Ops talk loud, but I never glance. Focus on the wave, yeah, I'll make them dance. Stacking on my moves while the city sleeps. Voices in my ear, but I don't get weak. Lessons in the struggle, yeah, the climb is steep. Playing for the crown, gotta earn my keep. Private flights overseas, watch the skyline bend. Shorty texting me late, talking about the trends. Homies in the cut, yeah, we never pretend. Life a high stakes game, gotta play to the end. Pour another drink, let the wave face slow. City full of secrets, yeah, I already know. Every loss a lesson, every winner shows. Stacking on my vision, let the future grow. Moving through the chaos, but I keep it tight. Energy electric when we hit the night. Shadow shift around, but we see the light. These levels climbing, yeah, we taking flight. Stacking up my moves while the city sleeps. Voices in my head, but I don't get weak. Lessons in the struggle, yeah, the climb is steep. Playing for the crown, gotta earn my keep. Late night calls, yeah, they hit my line. Talking about the future, yeah, we taking time. Every play calculated, life in prime. Make some work with the vibe, let the beat chime. No fear in my chest, only plans ahead. In the lab, cooking heat, every bar said. On my crew, solid, never switch the thread. From the first to the last, we keep moving fed. Stacking up my moves while the city sleep. Lessons turn to wins and a vision key. Eyes on the horizon, life never cheap. From the bottom to the top, yeah, the mountain peak. Stacking up my moves while the city sleeps. Voices in my ear, but I don't get weak. Lessons in the struggle, yeah, the climb is steep. Playing for the crown, gotta earn my keep.
I wake up with a quiet, pockets heavy with a worry. City gotta take it so slow, so hurry in a hurry. Work my hands till they blister, cut dreams on the corner. Friends move different when a dreamer get a donor. Mama said be careful who you let inside the circle. Loyalty's a rare thing, trust call like a rental. I learned to sip slow, watch the eyes in the ceiling. Money make the world spin, but it don't heal the feeling. I've been running with a weight on my chest, chasing better weather. Pray that the ones that with me stay forever. Stacking I loosely, yeah, I count my imperfections. Success tastes sweet, but it's full of reflection. Ambition on the dashboard, stay my name in bold ink. Every deal a lesson, sometimes flow, sometimes sing. I study every play, like chess with no apology. Gotta carve out a lane when they pray on a monopoly. Put my heart in the beats, let the city know my heartbeat. Hustle in the morning, late flights for late fees. Paper made the problems harder, but I love the motion. Dreams need fuel, so I bankroll devotion. Success came with a mirror, now I'm looking at the man-made. Used to envy other tables, now I got my banquet leg. Luxury ain't brag, it's just proof for the nights I bled. Chain on my chest, sing stories of the tears I shed. I bought my mama a reason to sleep without a worry. Paid all debts that felt like curses, end of the story. But the silence at the trophies, that's a heavy quiet. Sometimes riches that go loud and leave you wanting higher. Running out of dark, but the shadows stay the same. Counting all these blessings while I whisper out your name. We built from the gutter, now we measure by our scars. Win or lose, we stay close, ride or die, that's ours. Loyalty ain't cheap, it's a cold rain and blood ink. Seen snakes in the garden, had to cut them out of shrubs sink. Real ones hold your back when the cameras fade to gray. We split a last cigar and toast a better day. I keep a circle tight, few faces on my roster. Cross the line once, that person lose their offer. Trust got a price tag on bargain for the fate. Ride with the ones who stay when my whole world shake. Reflection in the rear, ghosts of past decisions. Some nights I count the wins, some nights I count the prison. If I could tell my younger self just one thing before the stare, savor little moments, don't let hunger skip the prayer. I still want more time, more peace, more reasons. But each morning I remind myself we earned these seasons. Life ain't only trophies, it's the lessons that we gather. Keep your circle real, keep your aim, chase the after. We moving different, but we feel the same struggle. Echoes in my mind turn pain into a hustle. I've been up before the sun, pockets looking hungry, mind loud like thunder. Paper chase, no handouts, learn to swim while the world try to drown us. Old block memories, stoop smoking sad tapes, bust speakers, now it's plain small talk. But my conscience keep the sequel deeper. Count wins with a tired grin, ambition tastes like bitter sugar. Phone blowing with new offers, but the same voices wanting vultures. I ride with ghosts in the passenger, they whisper how to make it real. Dream expensive, every choice a bill, but I still know how to steal. I want it all, but I keep my heart on ice, yeah. Money that loyalty tested every night, yeah. They see the risk, don't see the miles I had to go. Light the fuse, pray the flame don't burn no home. Friends change numbers, some change size. Loyalty costs too much. Shared meals became small speeches in a cold, polite touch. Mama taught me hustle, grandma taught me patience. Street taught me silence. I've been praying on the rooftop, counting blessings with defiance. Bought a watch that don't tell time, it just remind me what I earned. Used to fear the dark, now I feel the truth and the lessons learned. If success is a loud house, I'm still trying to find a quiet room where I can breathe without the city tapping out my gloom. Look, the lease is signed, got the view they talk about on blogs. But parties feel like boardrooms and the smiles come with dogs. I sip something cold, watch the planes cross the thin sky. Tell myself I'm living proof, but some nights I still cry. Stack wins, broken vows, nights that never felt like sleep. Gold chains, quiet chains, both got me in too deep. I celebrate the climb, but some is lonely as a king. Victory tastes like ash when there's no one to sing. I made it out, but some days it don't feel like enough. Success came fast, but love takes time, that's the tough stuff. Flashing lights, fast cars, still I'm searching for the truth. Counting blessings, counting scars, both of them got my mood. Lifestyle captions, private flights, I post what I can't say. Latex from old lovers, said I missed the man I made. Cash by the options, not the trust, that's the coldest flag. Rooms full of people, still I'm dialing small town connects. I learned to smile for cameras, cry behind closed doors. Cut ties with fake roses that only bloom for applause and score. Real ones hold you down when the tabloids right you wrong. That's why I move different, keep my circle tight and strong. Now I'm plotting moves that don't just feed the ego quick. Invest in futures, plans, these are the real shit stick. I send checks to the block, pay for headaches and for hope. Give my child more than a story of a father on a slope. I still hustle at midnight, pen in hand, that's my confession. Working past the fame, building legacies with no regression. If I fall, let it be with pride. Scars map where I stood. Ambition braided with respect, that's the code, that's the good. We move slow, pockets thin, tenants on the line. Used to count rent with a flashlight, life on rewind. My phone blowing up, but I ignore for a minute. Bills on the table, pride in the bin, yeah I spin it. Cold coffee on the dash, blueprint in my coat. Dreams whisper louder than the gossip in the stool. I keep receipts for the nights I paid with a heartbeat. Every scar got a story, every loss turned to heat. I ain't talking sympathy, just facts on the page. Hustle teaching grammar, I'm fluent in late stage. They see the shine, but they don't see how I play. Stacking paper, stacking time, trying to get ahead. Loyalty over everything, keep the circle fed. Pray for the ones gon' keep their name.